Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking you behind the emerald curtain of Wicked. The highly anticipated film adaptation has finally arrived, and wow, it did not disappoint. With dazzling performances, breathtaking visuals, and songs that brought us to tears, Wicked is everything fans hoped for and more. But if you thought what happened on screen was magical, wait until you hear about the secrets from behind the scenes. From live singing that will give you chills to insane stunts and hours-long makeup sessions, there's so much to uncover about the making of this epic musical. So grab your broomsticks and bubble wands because we're spilling all the tea about what went down behind the scenes of Wicked. Before we kick off, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more awesome content. Let's jump right in. Let's start with one of the most talked about aspects of Wicked, the live singing. Unlike most movie musicals, where songs are recorded in a studio and lip-synced on set, director John Chu decided to take a completely different approach. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, two of the most talented singers in the world, sang live during filming. And yes, that's the actual audio you hear in the movie. Initially, Chu didn't plan to incorporate live singing, but after seeing how incredible Ariana and Cynthia were, he knew he couldn't let their talent go to waste. Cynthia felt that singing live allowed her to connect with her character on a deeper level, while Ariana agreed it made the performances feel more authentic. "It was a no-brainer," Ariana said. "Recording live isn't always easy. Technical issues and inconsistent vocals can ruin the process, which is why many productions steer clear of it. But with Ariana and Cynthia's incredible experience in live performance, this wasn't an issue at all. To make it work, Chu turned the entire set into a recording studio, capturing every note and every emotion as it happened. This meant everything, from Ariana's playful delivery in Popular to Cynthia's heart-stopping moments in Defying Gravity, was performed right there on set. Fans have already gone wild over Ariana's enthusiastic shout of "right" during Popular. The moment, which wasn't in the original Broadway version, went viral on social media. Ariana admitted she didn't even remember saying it, but that's what makes live performances so special, the unexpected moments that can't be planned or rehearsed. Now, let's talk about the stunts. Wicked isn't just about hitting those high notes. It's also packed with action and jaw-dropping visuals, many of which required the cast to perform their own stunts. Cynthia Erivo's performance of Defying Gravity is a prime example. If you've seen the movie, you know how jaw-dropping it is when Elphaba soars into the air, looping and twisting. Well, here's the crazy part. Cynthia did those stunts herself. Flying through the air while wearing a harness and a corset is no easy feat, especially while singing one of the most demanding songs in musical history. Cynthia admitted it took months of training to master the physical and psychological challenges. Normally, when you sing, you're grounded by the floor beneath you, she explained. But in a harness and a corset, you have to find where the breath needs to be. In a behind-the-scenes video, Chu gushed about how incredible Cynthia was. How can you hire an actor who does their own stunts, sings, and acts, and then integrates all three flawlessly? That's exactly what Cynthia did over and over again, and it's safe to say her hard work paid off. Ariana Grande also got in on the action. During Popular, there's a scene where Glinda swings around on a chandelier, and yes, Ariana performed that stunt herself. She shared a hilarious story about how one of the stunt coordinators narrowly avoided being kicked in the face by her foot during rehearsals. "He was so brave, just standing there stoically," she joked. Thankfully, no limbs or faces were broken in the process. And if you thought the flying scenes were intense, wait until you hear about the tornado wheel, featured in Dancing Through Life. This elaborate set piece includes 3 rotating sections with ladders running across them, creating a chaotic whirlwind effect. According to Chu, the set was so dangerous that the production's insurance team wasn't thrilled about it. The choreographer even admitted he wasn't sure Jonathan Bailey, who plays Fiyero, would be allowed to perform on it. "We can't injure our Fiyero," Scott joked. Luckily, everything went off without a hitch, and Jonathan proved he could handle the challenge. Now, with one of the most striking visual elements of the movie, the makeup behind Elphaba's iconic green skin. Cynthia Erivo, who plays the misunderstood Wicked Witch, went through an extraordinary process to transform into the character. Believe it or not, she was given the option to have her green look created digitally in post-production. But Cynthia chose to go all in with real makeup. She explained, "I wanted to look back at a reflection and see a green woman in front of me," she shared in a Wicked featurette. Her skin needed to feel textured, with freckles and shades, just like real skin. Getting that perfect shade of green wasn't easy. It took multiple green tests to find the ideal color. Once they nailed the shade, dubbed Cynthia Green by the makeup artist, the application process began. For just her head, neck, and hands, it took around 2 hours and 45 minutes. On days when her whole body was painted, the process stretched to over 4 hours. Removing the makeup wasn't quick either. 3 women worked together with a special remover for about 45 minutes to scrub it all off. Cynthia's commitment didn't stop there. She even shaved her head for the role, which allowed the makeup to cover her entire scalp and made her wigs look seamless. Her many ear piercings presented another challenge. Instead of covering them individually, the production team created custom ear prosthetics for her. Fun fact, Ariana Grande now owns those ear prosthetics and joked in an interview that she puts them out with food as a prank to confuse people. One of the most heartwarming aspects of Wicked's production was the real-life friendships that formed among the cast. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, who play Elphaba and Grande, connected instantly when they met. Cynthia revealed that their first meeting lasted 5 hours, during which they chatted and bonded at her house. Ariana added that they made a deliberate effort to take care of each other throughout filming, which helped their chemistry shine on screen. The pair even got matching tattoos to commemorate their time on set. They both inked "for good" on their palms, poppies on their hands, and hearts on their legs, as a nod to the iconic duet. Cynthia also got a witch's broom and hat. Ariana, Cynthia, and Jonathan Bailey also grew very close and can often be seen hanging outside of work. But Ariana and Cynthia weren't the only ones who grew close during filming. Ariana also found love on set with Ethan Slater, who plays Bach in the movie. The two started dating shortly after meeting on the Wicked set and have been adorably inseparable ever since. They've shared behind-the-scenes photos of their time together, and fans couldn't get enough of their sweet moments at the film's premiere. Even the animals on set got in on the bonding. Jonathan Bailey, who plays Fiyero, shared that the horse he rides in the movie is the same one he worked with on Bridgerton. "People say, don't work with kids and animals, but if it's Jack, I'd say take the job, he's a legend," he joked. And we can't forget Kristen Chenoweth, the original Broadway Glinda, who surprised Ariana with matching pink jackets on set to celebrate the passing of the wand. These thoughtful moments between cast and crew truly made Wicked feel like one big family. Casting for Wicked was no small feat, and the audition stories are just as fascinating as the final performances. Let's start with Ariana Grande. When she first auditioned, she prepared songs for both Grande and Elphaba, even though she felt in her heart that Grande was the right fit. "I secretly knew I was only meant for Grande," Ariana admitted. Still, she performed Popular, Defying Gravity, and No Good Deed to prove her range. Director John Chu was initially confused by her preparation for Elphaba. "I was like, of course she's coming in for Grande," he said. In the end, Ariana was the obvious choice for Grande, and her chemistry with Cynthia was undeniable from the start. Other actresses who auditioned for Grande were Dove Cameron, Amanda Seyfried, Renee Rapp, and Taylor Louderman. Cynthia's audition process was similarly unique. While she didn't screen test with Ariana before being cast, Chu said he just knew. Their voices would blend perfectly. Once they finally sang together, it became clear that their dynamic would bring something magical to the movie. According to reports, Lady Gaga was actually Stephen Daldry's casting for Elphaba back in 2016, when he was originally set to direct Wicked. The role of Fiyero also had some interesting contenders, from Shawn Mendes to Nick and Joe Jonas. Jonathan Bailey ultimately won the role of Fiyero, but he had to juggle filming Wicked alongside his commitments to Bridgerton and the miniseries Fellow Travelers. Despite the demanding schedule, he delivered a performance that fans are already calling unforgettable. Thanks for watching. Who's your favorite character from Wicked? What did you think of the movie? What's your favorite song? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.